Have a situation with my wife's Tahoe. The window won't go down and the door won't lock. I've had this problem before with other doors. I know what the problem is. I've already got the door torn apart, and I will show you what the problem is. What happens is the pop rivets for the automatic door locks shear off. And then the motor, while it's in there, tilts sideways and the window can't go down and the door won't lock. So I've already pulled it out, I've already unplugged it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go drill those rivets out, go find some rivets, my rivet gun, and put it back together on the inside here. So okay, I've got the new rivets in. You can see back here I've got this is the cord, or the rod for the lock, and I had to reach my hand in here, and you don't worry about getting hurt. It's going to be a little hard. This, if you have a bigger hand, it's going to hurt. It'll leave marks, but they're just impressions. They'll go away. But I reached up from here and inside of here and got it all together. So now I'll be putting the door back together. I can check to see if it works real quick by plugging it back in. Which is probably what I'll do. Just to make sure it works, make sure the window goes down. Alright, so I've got the plugs just sitting in there. That's working. And let's see if the window goes down. Maybe I don't have it plugged in all the way. Oh, bet you have to have the car on. There it goes. Okay, so now I'll just put it all back together and it'll be done. Now, whenever you take the panel off, you have these pins. These little pins right here. You can see this one's about ready to break. That one's come apart here. Okay, so those line up with holes. You can see there's one broke off in there around the door. There's another broke one off right up here. Okay, I have bought a bag of these door clips to replace them when they break. One of the other common things that happens on these vehicles is this door latch breaks, and this one right here is broke right now. Maybe we just pull it out and find out. Maybe it's just out of place because there's no pop rivet in there. Maybe that'll be a quick fix. The wife says she can't open the door from the inside, and I was getting ready to order one of those things. Because it's the other thing that breaks. That there breaks, plus this door handle. But it might be a quick fix today for this. We'll see real quick. Okay, so this piece right here, with the rod going to it, that's the piece that usually breaks. That causes the door not to open. And since the pop rivet wasn't in place, the whole door handle was back farther, not able to pull the rod far enough to unlock or to undo the latch. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in place and put a pop rivet right down here and see what happens. This door has been taken apart before by somebody else, and they have left a lot of screws out. So I don't have any screws. I'll have to see if I can order some. Maybe I can put some in some of the holes, but a lot of it's out of place. So maybe I'll just put some pop rivets in too. Alright, so I've got the new little snaps all the way around, or where they were missing. And then I've got new ones on these guys here. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick it together. It goes back the other way, the way it came apart. Make sure you plug your light in back here. And also make sure that you pull all your wires out. Even your speaker wire here. And then just line up all the pegs with the holes and push it all together. The way this thing comes out, the way it's held in, is we've got these two clips here, one clip there, one clip there, one here, and one here. And then there's a little piece of plastic here that just kind of holds it in place. So this goes in first, or comes out last, whichever way you want to look at it. And kind of put it in like that and hook it in, and then snap everything in place. So if you're having trouble getting the plugs apart, this one appears pretty obvious. You can see the lock right there. The mirror, powered mirror lock is actually on the switch itself. All the others, here's the lock for the window lock, or for the, yeah, it's a window lock. This is the one for the door lock, and right here is the one for the windows. Okay, so for this, I'm going to call it a beauty ring, interior beautification. There is clips. There's one there, and there's supposed to be one here, and there's part of one here. I'm thinking that I've never replaced this door handle. It looks quite worn. I know the first one of these things I took off I did break, but since then I know where the latches are and I don't break them. So I can only imagine this one was broke before I got to it today, which makes sense why there's no pop rivet in there too, because somebody's been in the door before. But this thing just snaps in place. Now there are two screws that hold the door on, and they're in here. And when we got this vehicle, they weren't here, so I have scrounged them up at one time or another, but I still need to get the locks, or the threaded parts for them, so they just sit in place right here until I actually get the little piece of metal that goes back there from the screw on. And yours may have little plastic, kind of rubberish plastic covers over them. Well, the door's back together. Doesn't take long at all. So in case you don't know what a pop rivet looks like, they look like this. They come in different sizes, different lengths, lengths here, different sizes altogether. And this is a pop rivet gun. It comes with a tool. Well, mine comes with a tool to replace the, I might call it a bit. There's probably a proper term for that, but you can just unscrew it and put different ones in. There's a byproduct that you don't want to leave in your driveway. What happens is There's a ball here on the end of the pop rivet, or this piece of aluminum, and the pop rivet gun will pull that ball into place, mushrooming that area there, and it'll finally break off. And you don't want to leave these in your driveway. So make sure you keep track of all of them. Well, I think I'm going to go and order a latch anyways. Even though I can open it from the inside, it's going back farther, a lot farther than it should to open it up. So I'll go and order a new latch, a new bezel, and some screws, and maybe if I can find the things for this guy down here, I'll buy them too. Well, all the parts and tools that I use for this project I will list down below in the See More description. I'll even include the inner and outer door handle. Now, they are different part numbers for each side, left and right. So, hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you have any comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching.